You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, your #1 all New York sport podcast. I'm your host, Dominic Konareski. We're going to talk about basketball today. The New York Knicks, this season is over, but what a season they had. 41-31 in the win-loss column, 4th in the East, ended up making the playoffs. Lost the series, though, to Atlanta Hawks 4-1, but there's so many positives coming out of this season. So many players has had career years as they go into this 2021-2022 NBA season. With that said, the Knicks just still need at least one solid player. And that player could very well be Zion Williamson. So we're going to talk about that. Zion Williamson has been in the NBA for 2 seasons so far with the New Orleans Pelicans. Overall, he's been solid. Over 20 points a game each season. We'll get to his full stats in a second. But the thing is, though, the Pelicans are going to want a lot for Williamson. So we're also going to talk about if it's worth even trading for him. Now, Zion's family and Zion himself has made it known that he wants to get out of New Orleans. But that does not mean that the Pelicans would trade him just because he said he wants out. So with that said, his rookie season, he did not play that many games. In fact, he only played 24, but in all those 24 games, he started every single one of them, giving him 27 minutes per game. In those 27 minutes, he averaged 22 points with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Overall, field goal wise, 583 from the paint, and then 3-point wise, 429. Overall, that's nice. It's nice. It's consistent. You know, it's not like LeBron James level. It's not superstar stuff, but it is solid work right there. I love what he did from the paint. Okay, that's nice. But look, next season he did even better. 2020-2021, 61 games started in 61, 33 minutes per, 27 points, so he got more points in more minutes, which is great. That's what you want to see from a player, no doubt about that. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and then get this, from the paint, 6-11 from the paint. That is really unheard of. Okay, let's say 61% from the paint. That's 61% of his shots going in. That is nice. That is what you want from your starter. 100%, that is what you want. That is what you need from your starter. And then, 294, though, from 3-point range. Not the best right there, folks. That is a little bit concerning, 100%. But overall, though, he was making up for it in the paint, though. So, in a way, it kind of does even it out, but that's still a lot of, and I mean a lot of missed shots from downtown. But even so, Zion Williamson is a true solid player. He is a guy that could produce coming in the starting 5. Is he going to be in the Hall of Fame one day? I feel like it's too early to tell. There's still a lot of development stuff to go on there. But even so, the New Orleans Pelicans are going to want a lot. I've seen a lot of mock trades and everything like that, and in every single one I've seen, 2 big players from the Knicks going to New Orleans, and that is Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett. Now, I'm telling you this right now, if the Pelicans want Randle and Barrett, or at least one of them two, you cannot give them 2-star players, okay? That is setting the New York Knicks up for failure. That is setting the New York Knicks up to a sub-500 season. Randle and Barrett did such a good job. Overall, R.J. Barrett was not fully as consistent as Julius Randle in the regular season, but he was a solid player and really coming up and just showing that he belongs to starting 5 in the butt end of the season. But I gotta say, Julius Randle was a true king on the court this past season, from not only the paint but from downtown. This guy had multiple 30-plus and 40-plus games. You gotta keep him on your team. 100% you gotta keep him. With that said, this is gonna be a short video. Do not get Zion Williamson. If the New York Knicks trade Randle and or Barrett for Zion Williamson, the team's going nowhere. Zion Williamson cannot bring the Pelicans to success. He definitely won't bring the Knicks to success when the Knicks have to get rid of 2 star players for 1 solid player. That's the thing. Zion Williamson is not a star player. He's a solid player. Comment down below what you guys think about this. I'm your host, Dominic Conowski of the New York Sports Show, and I'm signing out. Peace.